Are you a parent and you have a child learning a new instrument and you're wondering, how do I keep them motivated while learning a new instrument? Well, you're going to want to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to give you the tips and secrets that I use to keep my young students motivated. So let's say your child started learning piano, guitar, or violin, and they're having a hard time and they want to give up because they're not really seeing any progress. This is what you do. I see learning a new instrument like learning anything new. It's like when you're going to the gym and you haven't been to the gym in a very, very long time, but you keep going back and you keep going back and you keep going back. And after several weeks or even months, you start seeing the results. And the results that you see is greater than the pain that you endure. So what I would do is I would start recording videos of like their first couple lessons, and then weeks later down the line or months later down the line, you can show them the progress they made. And at the end of the video, they're going to be so proud, like, what? I sounded like that when I first started? Yes, you sounded like that when you first started. So tip number one, show them the result. And once they see the results that they get, they're just going to keep going and keep going and keep practicing and keep learning and keep studying. Tip number two, have them in group classes. In certain cities, there are certain organizations and nonprofits such as youth orchestras that do group learning. So they're not just learning on a one-on-one environment, they're learning in a group environment, which is they're making new friends, they're learning collectively, they can lean on each other for advice. It's a team effort, it's not just an individual effort. Plus, learning with your friends makes it that much more interesting. I started playing the flute when I was 8 years old, and the flute, much like any other instruments when you're really young, is a very difficult instrument to play. You get out of breath really, really quickly. You get lightheaded. I'm small. I'm only 8 years old, and the flute is like this long instrument, so I could barely press any of the keys, and I'm like, man, am I ever going to get this? Am I ever going to learn how to play flute? But what made it so much easier for me is I had a group of other 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds learning flute, struggling with me, learning with me, making progress with me. And we were all in this together. It was like a team effort. So I think that's why I stayed, and I still play flute to this day at 31 years old. It's because I had a team with me, behind me, beside me, in front of me, all around me. And I had a really good teacher too. So that's tip number two. Do it as a group. This is tip number three. You want to get in close, getting really, really close. Tip number three, and this is a big one for parents. Parents, work with your children. Now, what do I mean when I say work with your children? Oh, Miss Aticia, I don't play piano. I don't play violin. I don't play flute. How am I going to teach this 4 or 5-year-old kid how to play? Well, thank you for asking, but that's not what I meant. When I say work with your child, go through the lessons with them. I mean, at this point in this early stage in the game, they're probably learning basic things like quarter notes, eighth notes, whole notes, just very basic fundamental musical concepts. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to their lesson with them. You're going to study. And when you guys go home, you can start watching videos on quarter notes, eighth notes, just very basic things. So your child feels like, okay, we're in this together. And it's also a great bonding experience for you and your little one. Kill two birds with one stone. You have family time, and then you have work time. And I believe when you do this, it makes the experience so much more memorable for your child. Whether or not they take music as a professional career or they're doing music as just a hobby, they will always have that memory of me and mommy or me and daddy learning how to play an instrument together. Mommy was with me when I first started learning my new instrument. So they will take that memory with them. Tip number four. Number 4 would include have your child give a performance. With some programs, they do recitals, concerts. Make sure that your child goes to every concert, every recital, and they can show the work that they're doing. Show your work. It's very important, not just in math, but also in music. That student gets a sense of pride when they're performing in front of their parents, their friends, their teachers. It's always such a memorable experience. When I was really young and I did concerts on flute or piano, it was always such a big deal to me. I mean, it felt like I was going to Carnegie Hall. Our concerts were very formal. We had to dress up in all black, long skirts, long dresses, patent leather shoes. I just felt like a star. And I felt like all of my hard work just equated to this one day. And I was so excited. But teach your children, that's also how life works. That's also how success works. We work so hard for this one moment. Usain Bolt studied and trained like 5 years to run how many seconds? How many seconds was it? Like 8 seconds, 60 seconds? I don't know. But we work hard for these moments in life. And these moments are so worth it. So that's another motivational tip and a teaching tip. Show your children the success and the fruits of their labor, the fruits of their hard work. And I don't know, go out for ice cream after that. And this is teaching tip number 5. Have fun. Remind them to have fun. Learning a new instrument can be very challenging, especially for young musicians. But encourage your child. Have fun. This is supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be creative. This is where it all starts. They can start with playing songs that they've heard in movies and cartoons and games, things like that to keep it fun, to keep them inspired, to keep them creative. I have a bonus for you. This is my bonus tip. My bonus tip is to get inspiration. To get what? Inspiration. I feel like I'm in class right now. My bonus tip is to get inspiration. Now, what do I mean by that? What do you mean, Aticia? Take your children to concerts, take them to performances, take them to concerts at like your local musical venue or your local historical venue. I'm in the DC area. So here we have the Kennedy Center would be the most historic venue. Take your child to that, just so they can see, oh, if I keep practicing, if I keep working hard, this is where I can be in another 20 years, in another 15 years. Even take them to local high school performances or collegiate performances so they can see if I work hard, if I endure, if I'm determined, and if I do not give up, this is what my life can look like. This is how I can sound. I may sound bad now, but bad doesn't always have to be forever. I can get good later, and after I get good, I can get great. So keep them inspired. Take them to shows. Keep yourself inspired as well. Because when a child learns a new instrument, it's not just that child working. It's a team effort. I hope you all enjoyed my tips. And don't forget to comment below what tips you have as a music teacher or as a parent to keep your child motivated and inspired as they're learning a new instrument. Don't forget to join my Facebook group below. Link in bio. And this group is for teachers, newer teachers, veteran teachers, on how we can give each other tips, advice, and knowledge. Music teachers alike as well. You can join. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Bye for now.